Good morning, Polar Bears. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of Forensic Science with your host, me, Mr. B. How's it going, y'all? It's October 30th. It's a Friday and it's Halloween Eve. So, shout out to y'all. I hope y'all are enjoying it. I know you might be thinking, Mr. B, aren't you a big fan of Halloween? I am. And you might also be thinking, well, why aren't you dressed up? What happened? I'm sorry, I got no excuse for you. All the old costumes I had, I couldn't really wear, or I threw out, and just didn't have time to get a costume for this year. So I'm kind of sad. But I'm hoping you have a costume. I'm hoping you have a way to enjoy, even if you don't celebrate Halloween. Still hoping you enjoy the day and enjoy your weekend. Okay, so before we get started with our penny challenge, I just wanted to show you a photo of last year when I dressed up as a disco person. And I went to a disco Halloween party with some of my friends and my beautiful wife. Good times, y'all. All right. So you should have already done this. I don't want you to go back and change your answer. Don't worry. It's not for a grade. This part, I just want us to practice our observational skills because we're going to use them later on in this lesson. So what do we remember? How does a correct penny look like? Is our old buddy Abraham Lincoln facing right? Facing to the left? Is there year and liberty? Which one was it? How was it placed? Was it number 1? Maybe number 5? Oh, that doesn't look right. It might be tough. But if you chose lucky number 7, yeah, you are correct. But no worries if you didn't. Again, don't go back and change it. That is okay if you didn't get it right. It's totally okay. But now you're ready. Now you're all warmed up and ready to go for our activity today. But before we get there, I just wanted us to review our 2 types of evidence, which the first one is physical evidence. It can be a blood stain. It can be a weapon of sorts. It can be fingerprints. All of these things we'll talk about later on in later lessons, so don't worry. And our second one is testimonial evidence. Now, before we get back into testimonial evidence, remember, evidence is our proof. They're our last puzzle piece, or one of the main puzzle pieces to solve a crime. It's going to tell us, well, is this person guilty or are they innocent? Did they commit the crime or did they not commit the crime? So testimonial evidence, like I was saying, that is he said, she said. Like, what did a person see? What did they say they saw? And we bring this into court. Now, think about it. What is going to be more reliable? A person's word, right? If somebody says, "Hey, I saw Pablito steal a purse," right? That might be like, okay, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Who knows? What if Pablito's innocent? We don't know. But is that going to be more reliable than somebody saying like, "Oh, Pablito stole their purse and he still has that purse that was stolen. We found it in his house." Do you think that's going to be more reliable? So again, the second example is physical evidence. The first example, that he said, she said, is testimony evidence. So my question to you is, what type of evidence is more reliable? Or in other words, what type of evidence do you think is better to solve a crime? Is going to make more people believe this person is innocent or guilty? So go ahead and answer that and move on to the next video, y'all. I'll see you in a bit.